hanging in there and doing what we got to do.
Yeah, we're definitely hanging in there. We're doing what we got to do. I finally, for the first time ever, used Instacart.
Nice. How did you like that?
Amazing. Like the best thing ever.
How many times have I used it, ordered us groceries right from the office, and you're like, I just don't know how you do that. I'm like, it's an app.
And you know what? I ordered from Sam's Club. I ordered from Aldi. I ordered from Stater Brothers, which I didn't even really know was still around.
Yep.
But we got a bunch of stuff. They were great. I had it, which, funny enough, though, we had to go down and help, the grandparents. So we went down, took them some stuff, and I'm ordering while I'm there, and it said, available Monday, Tuesday delivery. All of a sudden, I get a notice, we'll be there in 20 minutes. And I was like, we got to go.
Oh, my goodness.
They're on their way to deliver. We've got to rush home.
Right.
So it was funny is 2 of the shops were delivering within 2 hours.
That's awesome.
And, so I was laughing. I was like, I better get better at this. I was thinking it was all the next day or the day after. And but even Jeremy loved it.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. I use it all of the time. It's definitely been a saving grace for us. So we didn't mean to do an Instacart commercial. Obviously, we're not going to pay for them, but maybe we should pitch it to them.
Right,
Mortgage Mom Radio is endorsing Instacart. But no, it has been really a saving grace with everything that's been going on, and it's worked out really well. So. And we've used it, for sure. And I used to use it all the time, even before this came along. And it used to be, you want your delivery within 4 hours. You want your delivery at what time of the day. And it was always same day delivery. And then it got to a point where you couldn't even get a delivery date. And then it was like a week out. Now it's starting to get better. And I know that they've been hiring a lot of people. And, just like Walmart's hiring a lot of delivery too. And, so it's all about adjusting, right? Things are changing. And so we're all having to adjust to, what's going to work. So...
Yeah, for me, Jeremy's out there exposed enough with his job, since he's still out there every day, that I was like, why should you have to go to the grocery stores?
Yeah.
I'm trying this. I'm doing it. I don't care.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we've got a big show for everybody. Again, if you've got any questions at all, please put them into the feed. Ask those questions for us. We will read those questions out loud and answer them for you. But we've got a big show. We're actually going to get the tax grandma, Denise Taylor, on the phone. I had mentioned last week in our show that she had some big changes for self-employed borrowers. So we're going to talk to her a little bit, and I'm going to actually dial her in here in a second. And then we're going to talk about some more changes that are going on. We got some great news yesterday. It's not all doom and gloom. Things are getting better. Movement Mortgage is stepping up to the plate, gave us some really great things. We've got some jumbo. We've got some better credit scores, low down payments. So lots of great things to come. So get those questions ready. Make sure you get them in the feed. If you're listening to this on Saturday morning on radio, we will, you guys got to watch us live. We figured it out. You can watch us on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, anywhere you want to watch us. But it's Wednesdays at 5, and that way you can ask us your questions. And then, hey, guess what? You'll actually have your voice on radio on Saturdays.
She's a mortgage mom.
This is Debbie Marcoux, the Mortgage Mom. Are you a veteran and you don't own a home yet? Well, what are you waiting for? You can get into a house with 0 down payment. The VA is very lenient when it comes to your credit, and there's a very good chance that you could get into a home right now. Well, what do? You give me a call. Call Mom at 844-935-3634. That's 844-WE-LEND-4U. That's LEND and the number 4. You will get your appointment to talk with me one-on-one right over the phone. Let's see if we can't get you and your family into a home this year.
She's a mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call Mom.
Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Business Oversight of the California Residential Mortgage Lending Bank, California NMLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Texas and Tennessee 184373, Arizona 0941504, and Nevada 57237.
Do you own your home? Have you considered what could happen to your home if something happened to you and your family had to go through the dreaded probate process? Hello, I am the estate planning mom, and my name is Krista Hermans. I am an estate planning attorney at Hermans Law. If you own your home and something happened to you, depending on how title is held, your family may have to go through probate court. Probate in California can take an average of 12 months to 2 years to complete. It is very expensive and public. A will, while it states how you want your stuff distributed, doesn't actually avoid probate. It just guarantees it. If you want to avoid dreaded probate, a trust might be your best option, and we can help you figure that out. We have offices in Ventura, Westlake Village, Santa Clarita, and work with clients virtually throughout California. For information, text WILL to 474747. Again, text WILL to 474747.
This attorney advertising is intended for general information only, not intended to be legal advice, nor does it create an attorney-client relationship. Attorneys at Herman's Law are licensed to practice law in California only. You should seek advice from a legal professional licensed in your state. Herman's Law is located in Ventura, California, and can be reached at 805-518-9633.
She's a mortgage mom.
I've got Denise Taylor, my tax grandma, on the phone. How are you, Denise?
I'm doing fine, and yourself?
I'm doing great. This is the best you've ever sounded for us, right, Heidi?
Yes, absolutely. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, so we're all recording from somewhere else, Denise. You're calling in from the phone. I've got Heidi on the phone and Zooming with me. I'm Zooming. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we are on Twitch. So everybody's watching, and they're hearing and learning all about mortgage and everything that goes along with it, which is your taxes. And tax returns are very important, especially for those self-employed borrowers. So you told me you had some great information to bring to us that was really important, that was just passed with that CARES bill, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I mean, this is my 50th year, and it has been insane with all of the acts that keep getting passed. As soon as you think you got it right, they change it. So it's been really good for the taxpayers. They've done some great things, and it's just really strange. Weird things like estimated payments. Of course, the tax season being extended to July the 15th of this year, giving you another couple of months to even get your taxes in and get them paid. But remember, if you do an extension in July, if you don't get it in, you have till October, as we've always had, but that's an extension to file, not an extension to pay. There's no penalties as long as you get it paid, whatever you owe or whatever you expect to owe by the 15th of July. And they changed anybody that's on estimated payments. There's usually an estimated payment due April the 15th. That was extended to July the 15th. And then the second payment, which is due on June the 15th, was also extended to July the 15th. So somehow you're supposed to be able to get your first and your second payments all in at the same time, which is a little crazy, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so I was going to actually ask you about that. So there were a lot of people that filed taxes before all of this came about and were planning to make the payment for the taxes that they owed by April 15th. If they had already filed, but then they made this announcement, are they still okay to pay by July the 15th, or are they technically due the minute they file?
No, there's no penalties for, I've been doing returns, and even it's just been crazy. There's absolutely no penalties coming up for showing. They have done everything to July the 15th. That's going to be one incredible day. Right now, all the tax liens, people that have tax problems, their liens are on hold, their levies are on hold. Offer and compromises, people that were in progress with offer and compromises, if they were behind on their 18 as a condition for their offer, or were waiting for additional documents to get to their text or whatever, all of it, it's just like we're in a time zone. Like they just boxed up this time, and it's just super strange. It's really incredible. Nothing's going on. If you try to contact the IRS right now, there's basically nobody's home. And it's a pretty crazy time, but very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. So you did mention though that there were some there were some changes that were passed that we didn't have that we have now that were going to be very beneficial. So give us that information.
Okay, you've had several acts. You had the Consolidation Act, which was passed right in February. That's the one that took there's some other things that are in there, but the four major things that went back that kind of that affect everybody was the forgiveness of the foreclosure. You would have been involved with people you knew that had that in your industry. And you had the reinstatement of the PMI, that you can now deduct that. So the canceled debt on the qualified principal residence was reenacted, which had been taken away in 18. That went back with the law that was passed in 20. Your mortgage interest premium, called PMI, was reinstated.